Alright, Shalom Israel. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect. And as I was watching the elder apostle Tahar's video, the mark of the beast for zombies, and as you see, he was doing a commentary on the brother GMS Watchman's page. The video he did entitled "Rich and Poor, Homeless Man Takes Government Microchipping." So we at that time, man. Here it is. Esau's, got the 5G set up as far as, the cell phone services goes. But who knows what else is it for, man? Because we know Esau pushes things as a beneficiary for all, but really under the covers, so to speak, is really just a beneficiary for him. It's really just a beneficiary for him. But he mentioned in the video about how he can see how they will push inmates to get RFID chips. So the spirit got on me to actually look it up, and I looked it up, and this is actually a month ago, and it reads Chatham County Jail will add new inmate tracking system. Alright, so it says Chatham County Commissioners unanimously approved the purchase of a new inmate tracking system for the jail at their bi-weekly meeting on Friday, which also included the issuing of a proclamation honoring J. John Parker as the county's veteran of the year. The Chatham County Detention Center's new inmate tracking system will initially cost $224,366 and then require an additional $102,000 annual maintenance costs for years 2 through 5. According to Sheriff John Wiltshire, this acquisition represents a major technological upgrade for the jail that will improve safety for inmates, officers, and staff. Now, I haven't been to jail, but I have family members, that I visited that were in jail. And just from talking to them, they always tell me that the inmates don't give a damn about their safety, man. It could be cold as shit, and they're probably given, a bed sheet, one of those bed sheets that they would give you in the hospital to sleep in, man. Or you could have somebody next to you that's sick as hell. They don't give a damn, man. As a matter of fact, the brother Rob Mayim, he actually threw up a video. Rob Mayim, Israelite Foreigners, he threw up a video of how you actually had a Jake that died, all right, in an American detention center. And a jail is nothing more than a detention center. All right, going to show you that Esau don't give a damn about your safety, man. He's just doing that as a guise, all right, to basically get everybody up to the taking of the RFID chip. Another case in point is what? These credit cards that they have us carry. All right, they claim that if you have the chip in your card, it can stop people from, getting into your account. It encrypts your information that much easier. Meanwhile, the brother GMS Shield of Faith, he had threw up a video, it was a while back, of how you had one dude, he actually had a RFID, I believe a RFID reader, to where if you have, like, say he can, stand right next to you and steal all your information off your credit card if it has a chip in it, man. So there's nothing safe about this taking of this RFID chip. All right, and most importantly, it's not safe because in the scriptures in Revelations 14:9, all right, it says that you're going to receive the wrath from the Heavenly Father. All right, you're going to receive so-called hellfire, man. You're going to receive the fire that's let out from an ICBM nuclear missile. That's how deadly serious taking a ship is. Now it says it provides a multitude of things that we really need in the jail. Wiltshire said after the meeting, referring to the wireless radio frequency identification system that will be operated through bracelets worn by inmates and plastic cards carried by staff and officers. It makes the officers accountable too. The system, which will only be useful for operations within the jail, provides complete information about every inmate, which can prevent incarcerated criminals from being mistakenly released. It tells us everything about an inmate's physical description and mental health background. Roaches said, adding that the system offers other practical applications. It'll help us with other suicide watches. The new inmate tracking system, to be provided by Guardian RFID, is expected to be installed and operational in 2020. You see? So now you have what? Hey, 2020 is going to be a heavy year, man. You have something known as what? ID 2020. All right, which let's look that up. Oh, see, I didn't know that. This is on October 1st, 2020. The Real ID law goes into effect in Washington. You see? So again, 2020 is going to be a heavy year, man. Real ID will affect access to places controlled by the federal government. Airport security checkpoints, U.S. border crossings, secure federal buildings. You know? Let me see. Let me get more specific. What is So ID 2020 is quick synopsis. The ID 2020 Alliance is a global partnership maximizing the potential of digital ID to improve lives. All right, jumping up actually says flying with a real ID. 54 seconds beginning October 1st, 2020. Every air traveler 18 years of age and older will need a real ID compliant driver's license. State issued enhanced driver's license or another accepted form of ID to fly within the United States. Yeah, man. So as you see, 2020 is going to be a heavy freaking year, man. This is identity. We need to get digital ID right. Identity is vital for political, economic, and social opportunity, but systems of identification are archaic, insecure, lack adequate privacy protection, and for over 1 billion people, inaccessible. And they said the same shit about 3G. That's why they came out with 4G. They said now they got 5G, man. You know? It's going to show you can't trust this man. The scriptures say, His words were smoother than butter, yet war was in his heart. All right, let's actually grab the precept on that. Because we always bring our precepts to back up what we say as well. All right, this is Proverbs 26 and 25. When he speaketh fair, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his hearts. Here it is. He's speaking about security. Meanwhile, he want to take over your body, your spirit. That's really Esau's main agenda. All right, he wants to take over your body, man. And just, if you don't believe us, man, just check the movies. Why is he making certain movies like what's that movie? Upgrade. Movies like Replicas. What was that movie? End Time. Brothers always going to even older movies like that came out in like the 80s. Damn, this movie brothers always allude to. But another thing too, best if they got these things, like certain things in the movies, best believe they got them in real life, man. As they say, art imitates life. All right, it says, when he speaketh fair, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart. Here it is. Jake is catching hell on and everything Esau does. All right, and ever since they've been in the society, they've been catching hell. So why would Esau just miraculously, give you a break, man? Why would Esau just miraculously care about you? All right, care about your safety by giving you the RFID chip? That's not how it works, man. The scriptures say, never trust our enemy, for as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. All right, there's a war out there on you Jakes, you tribes, man, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. To this day, all right, what they say, so-called slavery ended what, at least 140 years ago, but here it is. You still, got certain protests as far as like Black Lives Matter, Hispanic Lives Matter, Indians Lives Matter. Your lives don't matter, this man. Okay? If it did, why is he continuously shooting you and these cops are allowing him to get away with it? All right? It says, whose hatred is covered by deceit, his wickedness shall be shewed before the whole congregation. Okay? And you're going to see Esau's wickedness really soon, man. AKA Jacob's trouble. All right? Jacob's trouble, man. As a matter of fact, going into very soon, Trump just cut, all right, 700,000 of you so-called SNAP recipients of food stamps, man. Which that's really a smaller number, but it's going to show you that Jacob's trouble is really around the corner, man. And this man hates you, man. All right? This man hates you. There's really no way we could tell you how many other ways you want us to tell us, man. You want us to tell you, man. This man hates you. He don't give a damn about you, man. You just cattle to him, man. That's all you are. Just want to look up some images. What is ID 2020? Let me look up something else. RFID 2020. See what it says. Look up some news. I think it was called the ID 2020, where Esau was he wanted to merge the vaccines. um with RFID chips, I believe. I forgot exactly what the exact like proper name for it, you know. But another note before I forget, I'm kind of like all over the place a lot here, But the point of this lesson is don't take that RFID chip because it's definitely here, man. All right, and in the scriptures, it's known as the mark of the beast. Revelations 13 and 16, 15 on down. All right, now along with that RFID chip, all right, as we always go into, Esau needs 5G to be able to fully implement it. Okay, now I just looked up, just a quick Google search, is 5G safe? The research suggests that long-term exposure may pose health risks to the skin, i.e., or e.g., melanoma, the eyes, and the testes. All right, which Esau wants, man, because another thing he's, wanting to do is kill off 6.5 billion people, man. All right, so to make men more sterile, like he's pushing a homosexual agenda, is actually right along with his plans. Since 5G is a new technology, there is no research on health effects, so we are flying blind, to quote a U.S. senator. All right, so here it is. As you people start experiencing health effects, why we need to be crying even more to Yahweh Shem Yahushua to get out of here, man. Us men are the fool, man. Spiritual men, because what? We know that once that 5G goes out, all right, it's a stronger fight in the spirit too. But we know, of course, that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to, make us stronger in the spirit. But that's another thing that we got to fight and pray for Yahweh Shem Yahushua to get us the hell up out of here, man. Because that 5G, with them, them radio waves being much stronger, because they had to put the 5G towers in many places. All right, that's going to be how do you say affect? It's going to affect you, man. Radioactive radio waves. All right, that's already detrimental to your health, man. That's why when you notice sometimes when you sleep next to your phone next to you, you can't really sleep that well. All right, you might have a bad dream, or you might wake up with a headache or something. So hey, man, don't take that chip. And as we always get, if you're gonna grab it one more, all right. We want to beat this into our heads, man, as well as yours, the hopeful elect. All right. So this is Revelations 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay? And the image of the beast is basically, when you go into the scriptures in Revelation 17, all right, that beast, all right, represents, really, the beast represents ancient Rome, or the fourth beast written of in Daniel, the 7th chapter, which that beast, which, as the scripture say, which was and is not, all right, which was and is not and yet is, all right, because Rome fell under Jake for 1,000 years, and then came back into power under America, man. All right, that's why America, it was an article that not Trump, RT did. And they were going into basically how the founding fathers, when they were going into, creating emancipation. Not the like certain amendments and stuff, and laws to regulate America. They implemented those of ancient Rome, man. And then when you look into like Washington D.C., which that's supposed to be the capital of America, everything, basically all the building structure and everything goes back to ancient Rome. The White House looks like has the Roman pillars, man. So if you worship the image of the beast, all right, which ancient Rome was full of wickedness, You know, Esau backstabbing each other, homosexuality. All right, serving false gods, serving homosexual deities. All right, you know, all types of wickedness, man. And that's our people subscribe to that, man. So they already in league to take the RFID chip. All right, but it says, and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he caused of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right, so spiritually, all right, if you into the society, you into the ways of it, you know, you defending homosexuality, all right, you defending lesbianism, all right, you cool with everything this society upholds, you're a league to physically take the mark of the beast, man. All right, because the image is basically spiritual. Well, the image is spiritual, man, if you will. But the mark, when you go into the Hebrew, I mean the Greek, I'm gonna just grab it. Like I said, you know, Lord willing, y'all can be edified. I don't want just too much rambling and no edification, man. All right, but it says in that Salakia, so I'm gonna read it once more. Revelations 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. Okay, like as we went into before, he had that power, man. You know, when the first so-called founding fathers of America, all right, were writing certain laws and legislations, all right, they were thinking of Rome and how they ran things. Because if you know anything about the history of Esau Edom, they don't originate anything, man. Like Rome itself, a lot of their laws and the things they did actually went back to Greece. All right, a lot of things the Greeks did. All right, a lot of their deities was recycled from Babylon and stuff. And so on and so on. So Esau is not what's the word? Original. All right. So, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. That's why the scriptures speak of there shall be a great insurrection upon all those that fear the Lord. All right, they're going to seek to take us out. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark. Okay. The word mark is a stamp, all right, from Greek G5480, meaning charagma, a stamp and imprinted mark of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist, the mark branded upon horses. Thing carved, sculptured, graven work. All right, going down to Strong's definitions from the same as G5482, going into Karax, a pale or stake. All right, a palisades or rampart, pales between which earth, stones, trees, and timbers are heaped and packed together. The origin from carasso, to sharpen to a point. So Esau's physically going to put this in your skin, man. A stamp and imprinted mark. That's how you prove you down with the system, man. Esau wants physical proof that you down with this place, man. You know, just like with the Lord, in the ancient times, one of our customs to prove that you was down with the Lord, you would have to circumcise yourself, man. So Esau basically him, playing as if he is God. He wants you to prove that you're with him, man. Okay, and a way to prove that is to go take the RFID chip, man. Go take the mark. And what y'all skip the word causeth, all right? And the word causes means to make, with the names of things, make, to produce, to construct, form, or fashion. To be the authors of, to cause, to make ready, to prepare, to produce, bear, shoot forth. Says to acquire, to provide a thing for oneself, to make a thing out of something. You know? So Esau's going to, because he's going to put the squeeze upon his place so that they feel like they have to take the RFID chip. All right? However he's going to do it, because it's prophecy. So he is going to do it. And however he is going to do it, he's going to cause everybody to feel like they're forced to take the RFID chip. Okay? Whether it be through like a false flag attack, however he do it, man, it's going to be a scenario to where everybody's going to be pushed in a corner and they feel like they have to take the RFID chip and bond to receive a mark. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Okay. Just like we used to buy stuff now. All right. The RFID tag that goes on a particular, well, every item really. All right. The beginning is 6. When you look on a barcode, you have a thick bar. I believe it's like a thick bar, and well, birds could look it up, you know, but it'll show you that it's 6, and then the middle number is 6, and then the last number is 6. I think it's like a thick black bar and a thin bar right next to it, or something like that. Revelations 14:9. This is gonna be my last precept. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his right, in his forehead, or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture, into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So with that, Lord willing, you are edified. Shalom to the elect.